Well, guys, that was just not meant to be. I tried to go live to do this, but that was not going to work out. So there for a while I could get it and could get the signal and everything, but that is just not the case lately. Anyway, here we go. This is going to be the collective for May 5th through the 11th. I'm still putting out the daily, so please keep watching those. And thank you guys for tuning in. This is Rogue Mystic Divination, and here we go for the week of May 5th through the 11th, starting Monday. And it's all just a calamity, right? These are going to be a little bit quicker, hopefully, but we'll see where it goes. And there will be one for each sign this week. So for the general audience of each sign, let's see if we can get this up a little bit more. You may have regret for letting go of something this week, collective. However, you let go of it for a reason. I just did the daily for Aquarius, and I'm just going to reiterate what I said there. Whether you're an Aquarius or not, endings happen for a reason, and even if they come whenever you least want them to come, it's a chance for you to evolve and change the path that you're on, whether it's a voluntary change or not, or you're finally just doing what it is that you know that you need to do all along. Give your time to grieve. Give your time to grieve your old life, and I think that's really what this card is about. Endings happen for a reason, but you do have a right to grieve that part of your life now so it doesn't hold you up later. Some people spend years dwelling on things that happened or people they lost, and you can't continually bring up the same thing every time someone starts a conversation with you for the next 25 years. As difficult as this can be, there is a time and a place for things, and you can't allow this loss to touch every area, every conversation of your life, and grieving it now is going to do you much better in the long run. Collective, with this, with the Nine of Swords, it's anxiety and worry, and it could be because of this need to grieve. You also, if you're disappointed in yourself for something that you've done in the past, you also can't keep beating yourself up for it, because it's going to do nothing but keep causing you worry, keep causing you to have the fear that, oh, I'm just going to do this again and over. Doesn't matter what the situation is. And it's going to put you in a place of hopelessness if you can't. It's almost like packaging up the trauma in a bubble. Like, that happened and it's over. So, with these two cards coming up, and okay, this is the card that flipped over whenever I was just shuffling stuff. So this is what we're gonna go for. As soon as you can learn to put a pin in disappointment in yourself, disappointment in someone else, a trauma or a loss, and kind of, like I said, package it up in a bubble or put a pin in it in your timeline, like this is when this happened and it's over. I have memories of it, yes, but the memories of that do not rule my life. They're not these little gremlins that just kind of pop up and like pinch your cheeks or, poke you with a pickaxe or something and say, hey, you forgot about that. You're not letting this affect this part of your life yet, so you need to do that. As soon as you learn to put a pin in things that happen this week, it could be that this week is going to be a turning point where you learn to do that. Because at the end of it, we have the Three of Cups. And I'm not going to say that your celebration is going to be about one singular event that happens midpoint of the way through the week after all of this happens, because I think all of this Nine of Swords and Five of Cups, I think that's all in the past. It's already happened, and it's all there. It's just constantly bleeding into your life right now. But it seems as though there's going to be a celebration or something for you to be very, very happy about. However, I do want to temper this happiness with almost a dire warning, right, from these other two cards here. Don't pin all of your happiness on this one event, this one happiness. Do not base your entire life around these friendships that are coming in, this community that's coming in. Still retain yourself and still ensure that you're not masking to survive even around the people that make you happy. Because at some point, you may be stuck to a point where you're wondering, do they only like me for the mask that I put on for them, or do they genuinely like me for what I bring to the table and my own genuine personality? And there is a chance, collective, that up until this point, you've been wearing this mask of trauma and depression. And I'm not going to lie, some people do this to get attention. Some people just hold on to the same thing and put that front up like that is the entirety of their being, because people are forced to react to it in a prescribed way. And this isn't everybody, and it, take it for what you will. The cards are there for you to see and interpret on your own. But that's what I'm getting out of this. Like, you may be coming out of a trauma state, a depression state, and need to grieve, whether it's your childhood, if that's something that keeps coming up, or grieve an event and these ideas that keep coming up. It's because you haven't grieved a part of your life or something that you thought was supposed to be a certain way. And definitely enjoy whatever it is coming for you this the rest of the week, because there is something that is definitely going to turn around for you, whether it's new people coming into your life, a new job, a new community, and maybe even a community that you come in contact with because of your ability to put this behind you. But that's going to be it this week, collective. I'm going to start doing the 72-hour reads on Thursdays this week, so be on the lookout for those, and those will be timeless. So have a great week, guys, and work through it. You'll be fine, and I will see you guys. I am going to do one of these for each sign, so check your sun, moon, and rising, and I will see you later.